Hey, Don here. We got a box. I think there's only one thing in this. This is from Fender, so it's going to be a Personas product. And I've got one on special order, somebody. So that's probably what this is. I only ordered it like 2 days ago. So that's pretty impressive that they got it here in only a couple days. Yeah, that's what it is. Here's the paperwork. So what this is, we can talk a little bit about this. This is I don't know why the big barcode, Personas 4-channel headphone amp. Let me move this and then I'll talk about this. So the idea with this is if you have a stereo signal and you want to feed some headphones to 4 different people with different volumes, you take the stereo input, you send it into the back of here in the input, and each person gets their own headphone jack with their volume control. Okay, so you can switch it to mono if you don't want stereo. That works good. So a lot of people now, to save the cost of doing wireless in-ear rigs, will get something like this. If it's a small band or like a combo setup and you're not moving and you don't need to walk around with a wireless rig, you can get headphone extension cords. And I used to do this when I played guitar in a band. I took the cable, my earbuds, I'd snap the connectors together and put that in my back pocket. And then I had a little room to walk around, but I wasn't going all over the place. We played small stages. So here's an affordable way that you can do some in-ear rigs wired. So we also had somebody asked the other day, maybe Landon, you and I could talk about what our procedure is when we get stuff and listing it and receiving it. What do we do after we unbox it? With our computer system and online stuff like that. So what's your procedure, Landon? Why don't you come around here on camera?
On camera? Okay.
Yeah, you can come right around the counter here. We'll wait for Landon to get around here and we can talk. So
I'm on camera.
I'm trying to get more screen time for Landon. All right, so this comes in. What's your procedure? What's the first thing you do when we get a product in?
The first thing we do is we want to receive it in the system. So we
What
get
system?
in our point of sale software.
Okay, so that's the software we use here in the store, right?
Yep.
So once that's done, now we can sell it here at the store.
Mm-hmm.
But after that, we got to get it listed online because we
Correct.
sell not only in the store, but we sell on eBay, Reverb, and our website is a Shopify site. So honestly, one of the best, if you're trying to do an e-commerce site, that's probably one of the best sites to get hooked up with. It's fairly affordable and it's really robust. So thank you.
Yep.
So the next thing then, what's after we receive it in our system, our computer system, then what?
So once we receive it in the system, then we can start making the listing. But usually before the listing, I always get photos of it taken.
Okay.
So
should we take them back and show them where we take photos? All right, let's walk back there. He's going to grab you guys, so hang on tight. He's kind of reckless.
Here we go.
Here we go. Welcome to our photo room. All right, we do have softbox lights. Okay. And then we would turn the overhead off just so our color temperature is correct. We go ahead and take multiple shots. Can you see me?
Yep.
Okay. We take multiple shots, different angles. If there's barcodes, anything, stuff on the back, we would take multiple photos of this to show everything we can on this. We also, on new product, will go to the Personas website and grab some of their stock photos. They have professional photos of all this stuff too. So once the photos are done, then what?
Then we take it, and at that point, I'll take it in my office, and I'll go to my computer and create the listing.
Yeah. All right. Well, we won't go through all that stuff, but we can do probably, this is his office, but what we do is we create the eBay listing first because they have the most, like all their details that they want to gather. So, you know, we grab information from the website as far as like the specs and all that kind of stuff. We try to include as much info into the description as possible. And then we'll we can take like the titles and some description information, copy that over to then what, Reverb is next?
I do
Work on
usually
that.
Shopify,
Shopify's
get it on
next.
our teglermusic.com,
Okay.
and then after that I'll post it on Reverb and get all photos
Right. And then the one
transmitted on
thing
all
we
of them.
do to keep our photos organized is, we have a Dropbox account, lots of memory. I pay so much a month to have a nice big Dropbox account. So now every computer in here, if I'm at home, you can access the Dropbox account, and all the photos go into an eBay or like a product photos folder. And we separate them out, organize them by manufacturer so we can, go find the stuff again. And once the photos are in there, then if we want to use them for like social media posts or anything like that, we can grab that stuff there too. And even when I do edit videos and want to throw a photo on the screen so you can see what we're doing, I just go into Dropbox and grab that photo. So that works really good. So now, if somebody buys this, then what?
So if somebody buys it online, what we do is we grab it off of, all of our stuff online is displayed in our storeroom floor. So we would find that piece in the storeroom floor. It's usually categorized by sometimes brand, sometimes what the device is.
And we do keep shelf numbers and stuff, so we can
exactly
organize
as well.
stuff. So this is not that big of a store. We don't have a huge warehouse, so we have to find stuff. We can usually find it pretty quick. But then we take it back. We have another one of our rooms back here that is dedicated for doing shipping. Okay? So in this room, as a matter of fact, I can't remember if it was Reverb or eBay, but somebody bought one of these adaptive cables. Comes in here. We have scales here. If we have something big, we have a huge scale down there, which will do up to 100 or 150 pounds. Have a computer set up here with labels. Everything gets entered into here. It gets boxed up. We have miscellaneous packing material over here. There's a lot of boxes we keep in the back. We can also make boxes. That might be a good video to show people sometime of how I make guitar boxes. I've actually built and fabricated a cardboard bending machine or a creasing machine. But everything in here, everything gets processed, it gets packaged up. Then it either ships one of three ways: post office for small stuff, UPS, or FedEx. We have some great UPS people, so we lean towards that stuff if it's over a pound, because, hey, they stop by sometime and we don't even have to take it over to our drop-off location, which is not far from here. Post office, that's another thing that's great. They're only about 2 blocks away from our store, so we get towards the end of the day or later in the day, somebody just makes a run over to the post office and drops everything over there. That's the procedure. And we get, if you look at our comments on our eBay store, a lot of people say, wow, it was really fast. So guess what? When we get the notification something's sold, as long as it's a verified sale, we come in here, we grab it, we can package it up right away, and we can get out to the post office, take it to FedEx or UPS. And generally on new products, since we're paying, we try to do the most efficient, the fastest way that doesn't, cost an arm and a leg. We use a lot of UPS ground or ground saver, things like that on new product. And anything, there's multiple ways you can ship stuff. And if we have a used item where the customer is paying the shipping, we tend to give them a few options. Do you want maybe a rush ship option or whatever? But mostly we'll find the most affordable way to ship it, have that be the first option, and then maybe a priority way to ship it. That's really our procedure in a nutshell without going into details. And maybe one day Landon will do, when he's working on something, maybe he can do a video quick and talks about how he goes through like an eBay listing and makes the listings. So thought you guys might be interested in this. Hey, hit that subscribe, hit the like button.
Stay tuned for some more. I think we've been talking today about doing some product review on some different products here in the near future.
Yeah. So. Well, we're really big into audio, so I'm an expert in a lot of the audio stuff. So we may just start a series where it's just, okay, basic audio stuff. Hey, I need a PA system for a graduation party or whatever. What do I do? What do I need? We can start with that. But there's a lot of ideas that we've got, and we appreciate any comments that you guys send along our way. Teglermusic.com. You can send us a message on our website. Get in touch with us. Let us know if you like this stuff, what you don't like, or what do you want to see in the future. So I think that's it for today. We'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching our video. You can watch another one. They're right there. Just click on them.